Fina Loves, it's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Fina Entertainment News. Do both episodes in one. I was going to do the first episode the very first night, but I was like, you know what, let's just see what happened and just do one review. All right. Where should I start? Man, the whole Tia and Colton situation, I'm glad it's over. And as you all know by now, yes, Colton is the new Bachelor. A lot of people are upset. You want to hear and read all about that, go to the video I just posted about Colton being a Bachelor and listen to what I had to say on there. But, I understand with, Colton trying with Tia and doing his best and giving it his all. But I just think it was all planned all along. I understand the tears were there and all of that, but it was planned all along. Okay? Because if he had left the scene, he would have still had some form of impact. But they needed the whole Becca situation to happen. They needed all of that to happen to show this emotional and broken side of Colton, so that when they announce that he's the Bachelor, that people can, yes, people are upset, but for the majority of it, it's like, he's getting love. He's getting love. Like, you know what? It's not that he doesn't know what he wants. He just don't want Tia. And there's this theory going around that, what if the two of them planned this all along? Like, girl, I think Becca is going to choose me. I need you to come up in here and sabotage my season. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cry a little. And then I'm going to meet you in paradise. Okay? Then I'm going to leave and go to the Bachelor. Okay? Make us some money. Then I'm going to turn around and say, you know what? I realized that Tia is the one for me. I love her all along. And then basically not choose anybody and go and end up with Tia, or choose somebody and we break up and I end up with Tia. I'm just having fun with it. I don't think that's true at all. But when you just look at all of the circumstances, it's like, okay. But Tia did hop on social media, on Instagram, to let everyone know that she was okay.
Hi, America. I'm fine. I'm on my way to work, per usual. If you need something else to focus your energy on today, it is Beyonce's birthday. So, happy birthday, Queen Bey.
You need to go potty? You ready to go potty? What? You wanna go outside? Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? Yeah? Let's go outside. Come on.
And she did, of course, she did this on Beyonce's birthday. As you see, it was yesterday. So people were saying, oh girl, take the shades off so we can see your face, because we know you've been crying. But she's getting a lot of love and hate on social media. Is very, brutal. It's very brutal. But instead of me taking time away from the other people that I want to talk about to avoid making the video too long, I'm just going to and showing you guys Tia comments, because I've done this before. So at this point, you already know the comment section is not pretty, from people calling her desperate and all of these things. And then you have one or two comments of, you're beautiful, you'll be fine. So let's just not go through that. Let's move on to the whole Ashley, Jared, and all of that crap they did in front of Kevin. I get it. Okay. Ashley was surprised, throwing my quotation in the air. She was surprised by Jared. She didn't know she was going to get engaged there. And to be honest with you, even if Ashley knew, I don't think she would have told production and anyone that, no, let's not do it here. Because at the end of the day, as selfish as it might sound, it is still her love story. That's where it all started. And so it just felt good that it had been there. I do understand the frustration and people being mad. You guys already know I like bringing, what's going on behind the scenes as far as social media and things like that to the forefront. So I am on Ashley page right now on Instagram. And when I tell you they're letting her have it, she posted this picture right here. And her caption, you can blame the one with the full beard for everything, okay? And people are letting her have it. I was really excited for you guys, but disappointed to hear you cheated on Kevin to go back to Jared and then propose with Kevin there. That's weird and kind of insensitive. I was so happy for you too until you showed up and got engaged in front of Kevin. What a horrible thing to do. Imagine how you would have cried if that happened to you. It's always the opposite though when it's not happening to you. I like you and was happy for you when you found Kevin, as he seems like such a gentleman. But this is probably the most trashy thing I've seen come from the Bachelor franchise, having your ex be there for an engagement. Respect for someone should be high on someone's moral compass. It takes some very heartless people to do that to another human being. So effed up that Kevin had to watch this. Nothing is private anymore, and unfortunately, the proposal came across as insincere, and Jerry being hungry for airtime. You deserve better, Ashley. Such a crappy move to do in front of Kevin. Such a blow to his face. You could have done this at a better time when he wasn't around. I am disappointed in the show. They don't care about people anymore. It's all just for money and drama. Didn't I say that a long time ago? I mean, when they did the whole thing with Becca, I said that. It's reality TV. They will always choose money over morals, values, what's important. They don't care. Very distasteful, very distasteful. Jerry has always put you on the back burner and made you a second option. You didn't go and cheat on a good guy to go back to Jerry for the billionth time. Yet you think Jared has changed and you'll get your happy ending. We shall see. I wish you the best, but I promise what you have done will come back to you. Yeah, the way how she handled the whole thing is the problem. And I'm wishing them well. But when you think about it, I'm not saying that Jared is not doing well for himself and all of that. But people will do anything for fame and money, So when you think about it, it's like, the momentum about me, my popularity is going away. Me being with this girl makes sense financially. You never know what people will do for money. I'm not saying he doesn't love this girl, and I'm not saying that their love story isn't cute. Yeah, but for you to drag her through the mud and do all of those things, and the moment she's moving on with somebody, here you come, and of course, the way how she did it, that's what the problem is. I mean, if your heart wants what it wants and it's with someone, that's a beautiful thing, go for it. It's just, she was still with Kevin when she was on a trip kissing Jared. So I think people are just mad. And, yeah, that's not the best way to start a relationship, but hey, wishing them the best, I guess. Am I the only one who feels like he's the guy who hates that all of his friends are married, so he just caves in and marries someone who would take him? Pretty rude. I'm so disgusted that you had to get engaged in front of Kevin. First, you were desperate to date Kevin, and then you ended up cheating on him for this little boy. You are heartless. Well, I get it. It was a surprise proposal. Okay. Ashley didn't know she was going to propose, as they tried to make it look like on TV. And so I get it. Love you guys. Kevin, you were a man to congratulate Ashley on her engagement, as this show was pre-recorded. As of now, I hope you and Ashley are still together and you are doing better and better than you were the day of this taping. You're a great man. With a big heart, you deserve the absolute best. I think that was such a douche move of the franchise to put you in that situation to witness all of that. You are hands down one of the most sincere and classy men that has ever been on any of the Bachelor franchise.
But at this point, I don't understand the shocker and why people go to that level of anger. This is ABC, I'm telling this is what they do. They love, if the ratings is not there and it gets really bad, they're going to have to let the show go. So, of course, they have to spice it up and do all of that. So, I completely understand why they did that. I also
completely felt for Kevin, and the fact that he had to stand there and watch that crap, the girl who cheated on him. And then he even went up to her to give her a hug and say congratulations, and she pretended like he wasn't even there, like, oh, hey, Kevin, like he's a stranger. Like, girl, bye. I know that Jared went and posted this picture right here on his page talking about Colton would come around. Like, nah, let Colton go ahead and do his thing, and I'm wishing Tia nothing for the best. Hopefully, she find someone that would treat her with respect, love, and all of that, because she deserves it, but we shall see, because knowing with Tia, that's why I was like, people coming for the fact that he's still a virgin and all of that, but as you can tell, it's not always about the physical connection, because something so incredible happened that even without that man even touching her or doing anything with her sexually, she's head over heels. It's all about, mentally, can you stimulate somebody, and, your intellects and all of that. So, yeah. I'm glad that it's over, though, and I'm glad that she went home, and for the people coming for her, Tia says she's had 2 months. Okay, so it's been 2 months since Bachelor in Paradise filming wrapped. So I'm sure she's had her time to basically get over it. She and Colton are very close friends, and they will be just fine. I'm going to go to her page and read what they wrote about each other on social media. Tia posted this picture right here, and she wrote, "Never ever regret following your heart. Things may not always work out as you planned, but they always work out as they should. Thankful that this chapter of our lives has ended so new chapters can begin. I truly wish you the best. See." All right, and go ahead and read her hashtag, and Colton responded, "Stranger things, hot dogs, real dogs forever." Okay, if you go to Colton's page, you will see he posted this picture right here. "Thank you for teaching me even more about myself, and most importantly for your friendship that I know will continue far beyond paradise. Don't settle for anything less than the world, because that's what you deserve. Can't wait to see what the future has in store for you and catch up on life someday, preferably over a hot dog." Okay, so there you have it. Ooh, this person is mad. Bleep you, Colton. Of course, you see John. "I wish for nothing but love and more winners in your future." Tia responded, "Forever grateful for 11. Aw, I love Stranger Things." He friend zoned her, and she's over it. Didn't you read her post? Get dialed. So, wishing Colton and Tia the best. Oh, child, this Eric situation. I already posted his Instagram live. I already said what I had to say about Eric last week. I don't get it. You have something with someone, you break it off because you say you were all in, but you don't believe that she was all in. You broke it off with a new girl, but then you're in a funk because you're still thinking about the other girl you let go. Like, dude, just say you came for the chicks and a free vacation and to get your name back out there, to introduce your face to new people, and basically now you're out. That's really it. It was. Didn't I see in the last video that he was very immature and needed a lot of growth and growing up to do? Every word that I said is exactly what Cassandra said last night. Said to Eric about growing up and all of that, because he's all over the place and confused. It's just, you come for the excitement, and when things start getting boring and you're just laying around all day in the heat and not much going on, it's time to bounce. That's about it. He came to paradise. It was fun, beautiful, nice vacation and all of that. Now there's nothing else left. Everybody are a couple and all of that, so he left. So kudos to Eric for leaving paradise. Jordan and Jenna, they're hanging in there. Chelsea, for the people saying that's what she gets, had she chosen Benoit, she would have stayed. Chelsea didn't come to paradise just to stay in paradise and get roses, okay? She came to paradise to find love. And you can clearly type Benoit is physically, it's not her type, and even emotionally. So I don't encourage anyone to give anyone a rose and hang in there with someone if they feel like this person's not my
type, be it physically, emotionally, or in every way. You know, I understand people are saying, oh, her kid. No, I don't care if you have children or a kid. The right person will come along, scoop you up, love you, be there for you and your child. You know, so I don't believe in that. But I do understand the other guy not really rocking with Chelsea because, I mean, his country, he's in a different country. You know, trying to travel back and forth and deciding how that's going to work, especially with her having a child. I completely understand. But Lord, the girl, well, let's talk about Chris. Chris and Crystal, not much to say. They're in love. Kevin and Ashley. Did you see what Bachelor, what they did? Oh, we put Ashley and Jared in your face and completely mess everything up. America's mad at us. So we're going to go ahead and give you a date card to, you know, watch you and Kevin say, I love you. And then that's going to make everybody all mushy inside again and love us all over again. Like, they know exactly what they're doing or what to do, okay? Chris and Crystal, you know, they're going great. But whoo, Shoshana and Annalise, I don't understand. You know, not at first, yes, I talked about Annalise being clingy. I talked about how she falls too easily, too fast, and all of that. Now, you know, spoiler alert, there are a few couples that made it out. But then again, like I said, when it comes to the live episode, you know, people propose and all the time. So you never know who's going to come back on the live, you know, the live episode and be like, you know what, after the show, I know I said I didn't want her, but then I got home, I was thinking about it, and we got back together. You never know what could happen, okay? But based on how Camille talks about her, I'm starting to think that the producers and the editing are doing certain things to make her look a certain way. Because in as much as she was into him, the guy came and he was all about her, went on a date, does not like the other girl, have shut her down so many times, sat there and said he's fully committed and is in an exclusive relationship with Annalise without her even asking him or saying anything, asked her to go and shut the girl down. He's been all about her. Now I understand how the editing shows. Yes, she's all over him, stuck by him and all of that, but if I don't have a phone and I don't have no TV and I'm just stuck on the island, yeah, after a few days or a week or so, it's going to be fun. I mean, you're waking up to the beach, you know, food that they don't get to eat on camera, you know, just this beautiful life. But after a while, it gets boring. So heck yeah, if I can be on an island like that, just free of charge, with someone I love and care about, then of course I take advantage of it. But based on how he speaks of her and what he's saying about her, then I can understand why she's acting the way that she's acting. So there's something off going on with the whole editing there, because their body language, yes, they're great and all that, but sometimes it be off. So I don't know if they're trying to run with this desperate, heart on her sleeves, very clinkly type of narrative for Annalise. But, you know, she's a beautiful girl. This is what she
I'm not going to worry too much. Good. Keep that hot, sexy, confident face on. 'Cause you know what? I have a good feeling about tonight. Yeah? And I'm not going to let that go. Thank you, Jenna. You're welcome.
Hey guys, I'm watching tonight's episode right now. I'm watching it solo. I'm on the West Coast and I've been getting updates and like comments from the East Coast, so I haven't been feeling great, but oh my gosh. But I literally put up like one message and then the outpouring of positive comments and messages I've gotten is like unreal. It's like almost brought me to tears tonight. You guys are so tried to post a bunch of actually too many to post at this point. And so I just want to say I'm reading all of them, and I'm so thankful. Really, really, like, amazing. The messages keep pouring in. You guys are so amazing. It's like I'm tearing up, but I'm screenshotting a lot of them for when I do have a day that I need all of your kindness. Oh my gosh, I'm just blown away. Thank you. Tonight's episode was a doozy. I did not love watching it back. And I just want to say, I know Chelsea, a lot of you guys are coming at her right now, and and at the end of the day, regarding Chelsea tonight, just be kind. We all make mistakes and do things that we regret, and just be kind. If I see any negativity, I'm just going to delete or block. So yeah, tonight's episode. My thoughts on it, I will just be honest, I hated how desperate I looked, but at the end of the day, you need to fight for what you want, and when you feel like you have a special connection with somebody, that's worth fighting for, and so I'm glad that I did. Have a good night.
I'm on Camille's page, and Elise, boo.
Damn.
Yes. Continually staring at me like it's like an owl. There's no connection there. I don't like.
They wanna see you burn. Taking rides just to let it burn. Whether they wrong or right, they wanna see you burn. They wanna see you burn. They wanna see you burn. Back on the grinds.
What I find interesting is, I'm not sure if they ended up together or not. According to the spoilers, they probably didn't. But you come to his page, and that's all you see. I don't think he wants to give it away. Or maybe they didn't end up together because he's not posting her at all. She's doing everything. She's posting him. Okay. Their date. Images from their date. Even if two people are not together, they still, might post about each other or laugh about it and things like that. Even in this picture with the dog, she still tagged him. Now, you know how people take social media very seriously, okay? So Camille goes and posts pictures, okay, with Shu, whatever, the girl he claimed is crazy and a witch. And John, of course, because they all did that, was it a double date? Whatever. He posts pictures with her twice. But if you go on his entire page, there's no picture with him and Elise. Now, I don't know, maybe they broke up, or, maybe they are going through some things behind the scene and he's being a jerk. Maybe he's trying to throw people off and confuse people and not give anything away when it comes to the season finale, whatever the case might be. Because, they're not playing with him in these comments here. He's posting pictures with the witch and not the blonde girl. Oh, you call her the blonde girl too. I'm worried about this picture. And Elise is beautiful inside and out. Classy too. You talk bad about Shu and that she looked at you weird, and you post pics with her, and Elise is a great person. She's worth keeping. Why would you post crazy lady? Where's Elise? Wow, so you post pictures with the voodoo witch, but not Elise, and Elise post, PDA post. Among all the contestants, okay, you got the best body, okay, so did you stay with Elise, whatever how it's spelled? I'm curious about, okay, so you bash her, but post her, but don't post a picture of Elise. Weird and rude, super gimme. This was when they all went on a group date. That's what I thought. It's a group date pictures. You're the main reason I'm still watching. Why post picture with Shu? confusion here that you post 2 pictures with you. Camille, you look better with Shoshana though. The chemistry is there, just that they didn't work out for both of you. Physically, that's all you're talking about. After all of the backlash, Camille eventually posted an image with Annalise, but he's just doing his job because he never posts about the show. And you know, they're supposed to post and advertise the show and all of that and promote the show and all of that on their pages. But like I said, spoiler alert, apparently either he broke up with her live or something like that, but we shall see, you know, tomorrow. I don't know what happened with the Jubilee situation. Something happened behind the scene where she just said, I don't want to be here anymore, and probably asked ABC, can you please, you know, ask the show, can you please not just show what happened? Because she had the roles and she had the option. And there were options there. It just, I guess, wasn't for her. She wasn't feeling the vibe, and I get it, but it was just so abrupt. It was like, oh, what happened? But anyways, that's that. And then the Shoshana chick, oh my God, like, she is so delusional. I have never seen anything like that before. But anyways, I'm just like, what is going on with her? And it was just scary and awkward looking, because even when Camille was talking to her, telling her, do you get it that I don't like you? I don't want to be with you. And she's giving this weird, crazy laugh. Like something is funny. Like, yeah, I hear what you say, but I'm not going to listen to you, you know? And she feels like Camille could possibly fall in love with her, but he's afraid of the possibility because of how she's, you know, come off to him. I just find it just so interesting. Like, how do you fall so deeply within a few hours of meeting somebody? I think she's just so attracted to him physically. But it's like, dang, this girl was crying and everything. But you know what? I don't think the emotions are even coming from the people they're meeting, because the meeting is so quick and short. I think the emotions are coming from the fact that they want this so bad. They want love so bad that it's like, you know, when they don't have a rejection happen, they're crying because of the rejection, and because they just have a heart filled with love that they just want to just, you know, give to someone. I just wish, you know, well, I'm glad it's over next week, even though they're bringing 2 more new people. I'm glad it's over next week and we get to see, spoiler alert, okay, and you can skip this part, but Crystal and Chris, I heard, got engaged. Jenna and Jordan are very serious, possibly engaged. And then somebody else is going to get engaged on the show, on the live show. So we shall see. It was nice to see, you know, people came back, you know, with the kids and all of that, just to give them a glimpse that, you know what, this does work. Okay. You know, this does work. So yeah, but apart from that, yeah, Kendall and Joe, spoiler alert, they're not going to work out. I think Kendall just ended up with Joe because he was her safe choice, and she gets to enjoy the rest of paradise with him. But yeah, I don't think she's here for him. And once they got back in the real world and she was able to go out there and tongue wrestle with other people and explore her options, yes, Joe was out of there. But then again, a few weeks ago, it was like images of her in his hometown. So maybe after coming home, running around and realizing I had a great guy in front of me, what the heck is wrong with me? Maybe she reconsidered and they rekindled, pun intended, their love. So we shall see. For Angela though, she ended up with Clay from Becca's season. I did a long video on it so for those of you who didn't watch that video, I just want to go ahead and put that in here. But you can go to the playlist and watch that video of how they met and all of that. Alright, my Fina loves, well, thank you all for your love and support. I am going to go ahead and end it here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.